If you're a beginner looking to sell on Amazon and you want to guarantee success, make sure you get into these 3 niches. First of all, there are so many niches on Amazon. It's absolutely insane. I think that's one of the main reasons why Amazon is such an attractive place for the end customer. The end customer can come and literally buy anything that they want on Amazon by searching literally 10 plus different categories. Now, the niches that I'm about to share with you guys are great for beginners for a couple of main reasons, okay? Number 1, selling on Amazon and getting your first product live can take an extremely long time. So by getting into these categories, you do not have to jump through additional hoops like getting certifications, getting additional liability insurance, or doing anything along those lines where these additional hoops need to be jumped through, where it really can create this extended time period of you wanting to launch your first profitable product on Amazon. Niche number 1 is home and kitchen. The reason why I always recommend getting into the home and kitchen niche, to my students specifically, it is very, very wide, right? Meaning it's very, very safe. Now, I always like to say, try to be very, very niche focused, but the reason why this niche is so damn good and so profitable is that there are so many sub niches that really complement the home niche. So if your goal is to build a brand that is focused within home and kitchen, not only can you get into home-based goods, things like decor, but you can also get into kitchen-based products, patio, lawn and garden, things outside your home that is still going to be relevant to the end customer at the end of the day. Your customer that is coming to your brand in the first place, at the end of the day is going to be purchasing things for their home. So as long as you sell a product that is home related that they can find in their home, you now have and create a safety net. Now down the road, you're going to want to start to really dive into a specific customer, and that's going to allow you to niche down and very, very much so dominate on Amazon. But what this also allows you to do is pivot. Let's say a product doesn't necessarily do that well, you can easily pivot into a sub niche without having to change your actual brand name. So like I said, it does create a very, very strong safety net, and we can take so many different angles until we find that one path that we want to succeed in. The second niche that I really love is arts and crafts. Very similar, there is no additional hoops that we need to jump through in order to sell products that are related with an arts and craft. And the beautiful thing about it, most of these products are very, very replenishable. So if you're doing a good job building a brand and trying to identify and capture your customers' information, and they really enjoy your quality product, at the end of the day, they will potentially come back and purchase more. I always like to say that the first time acquiring your customer is always going to be the most costly, but if you can monetize the back end by selling replenishable products and also products that will actually complement that initial product, you can very much so succeed and build a very profitable Amazon business. Now, this is very easy to do in the arts and craft niche because there are so many different things such as kits that you can sell directly within them. And those kits at the end of the day have so many different components directly in it that you can go ahead and back end upsell all of those different components separately as well. On top of that, the arts and craft niche is very strong because you're selling an experience to somebody. They're having fun. Now, a buyer, a customer that comes to Amazon is going to purchase off of 2 different things, either pain or pleasure. The fact that they're coming as an arts and craft enthusiast or a hobbyist, they're looking for that pleasure, that experience. And if you can lock in and really identify your brand with that customer, that person is gonna come back, purchase more, and just overall have a really, really good experience. Now, the last niche that I love and recommend, I even have a couple brands directly in this niche, so that goes to show, is specifically within tools and home improvement, but more specifically, the home improvement side of things. Now, a lot of people can see home improvement as, repairs, DIY, things along those lines, but one of the major sub niches directly within the home improvement niche is organization. When COVID started, the organization niche absolutely blew up. People were finding more and more time to be able to be creative in organizing their home so that they can have something that's very efficient and very proud of when they walk in to a nice, clean, organized home. My business 4x during COVID, and this goes to show that this niche works extremely well on Amazon. I'm gonna tell you why. Organizational based products, honestly, you don't find a lot of them in stores. And when you do, they're the mediocre, typical organizational based goods like closet organizers, racks, things along those lines. But what you'll find on Amazon are very, very unique products that you can mimic and create better of, organizational based products that really, really stand out to the customer, right? When we're talking about pain or pleasure, one, it serves both, okay? If we talk about the pain, Who likes to have a disorganized home? If you're somebody that is purchasing organizational-based products in the first place, your goal is to be organized so that you can come home and not have to worry about any additional stress after your workday or the additional stress that maybe your kids are bringing you. Having a very organized home and doing so in a very unique way will allow you to have pleasure at the end of the day. Now, these are the 3 niches that I recommend for beginners, and I want to do a quick little summary in regards to why. All of these niches either sell pain or pleasure, okay, and also do not require any additional time, resources, or money in order to get actually approved to sell. So if I were to find a product, I can realistically launch that product within the next 3 months, okay? Now, if we're talking about beauty, if we're talking about health supplements, as you can imagine, there's more liability involved with those products. So there's gonna be things like certifications, some additional inspections, some additional approval that you'll need to provide to Amazon, and honestly, it is a headache to sell. So if you're a beginner, I would 100% recommend sticking to these 3 niches in order to have a very profitable, fun, engaging experience for your first time launching on Amazon.